On today's episode of Watch Chair Go, we add factory options to my 2008 Volvo C30. Sounds weird, I know, but that's what we're gonna do. What is going on, guys? I'm Watch Chair Go, and like I said, today we are here with the Volvo C30, again, the cheapest one in the country that I found on Auto Tempest. If you're looking for a new car and you want to find the best deal, you can search the whole country, every single car listing website at once. Make sure you check out autotempest.com. There's a link in the description below. That's how I found this. That's how you find epic deals. And I mean, if nothing else, you can window shop. I do that a lot. Anyway, here we are with the Volvo C30 that I got for only $3,000 on Auto Tempest. And today we are going to head over to the Volvo dealership, our local dealership, and they're going to add factory cruise control. We got an appointment set up and I'm really excited about this. I looked into doing it myself. You can buy the part, you can buy the cruise control switches for the steering wheel. There's just a blank there. And what's really crazy about that blank is that the computer, the Autel, actually can scan that and shows the cruise control statistics. So it shows if it's enabled or deactivated, and it shows which buttons are being pressed, if it's currently in cruise control, but you can't use any of that without a software update on the ECU to unlock the functionality. Like, come on, Volvo, why didn't you just make it so you could put the switches in? Anyway, today we're going to put the switches in the car and do the software update and maybe get a key that works because, you know, I can't lock or unlock this car. I've just been leaving it unlocked all the time. I figured there's nothing in there to steal and I just park another car behind it. What are you gonna do? It does use a crazy transponder key, of course, as you guys saw in the first video, so it's not like you can just hotwire it or anything like that. But like I said, cruise control first, and we're gonna give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes. Let's get over to Eddie's Volvo here in town. Turn signal's clicking away over here, but we are at Volvo with all the new pretty Volvos. These guys have my favorite toy, the Hunter alignment, checking tool. It checks tread depth and alignment and everything else in the car, and all you do is just drive through those little barriers right there. It's supposed to show everything there, but I don't think it's working. Going back to service. All right, this is Anthony, the Volvo Master Tech here. What do you think about that turn signal? I saw it come on as soon as you drove in.
Dude, that gets so annoying. Oh.
It drives me nuts. I actually have to drive with my fingers resting on it all the time, or it's just on.
It's not too bad.
It's not. I mean, it's a runner.
Yeah.
No misfires. Nothing crazy.
Nice.
Fresh oil change. So this is the magic part. Check it out. Cruise control buttons, right?
Should have been standard.
Yeah, it should have been standard. That's for sure. So those are the wires you add to the clock spring.
Yep.
And that is the switches.
Makes the magic happen.
All right, I am glad you guys did this because I was just gonna order that part and not this. I don't know if they sell it separately, but I did not know that you needed a harness.
Probably, since this is in its own box, I imagine for replacement purposes.
So I'm glad that didn't happen.
I would have not ended up well.
I would have been like, well, these switches don't do anything, man. So. Are you kidding me? The blank has wires going into it?
Yeah, just to keep them all nice and tidy.
I see.
So it's technically kind of pre-routed.
We might not need the harness. This one may be pre-wired from the factory, so we're about to find out. I just love that they put the wires into a blank. That's like the best installation I've ever seen. And it's done.
That's that.
It's not just done like that though. There is a software update to enable those, like we're talking about. So this car is also getting a new key because the other key is just shot. Like I can't use it as a remote at all. I've been leaving the car unlocked it in the garage and stuff because can't lock it. To do it though, to reprogram it, they have to have a barcode from the box the key came in to reprogram it. So that key can't be reprogrammed. It's just gonna go, I don't know, in a box. Okay, this is the coolest behind the scenes look ever. Those are all the systems in the car. It has like a diagram of everything and it shows what's wrong. Cruise control missing function because the buttons are installed and the software is not. And we're still getting the error for the shift blind as well. I know we talked about that, but this is really cool. Wireless programming interface for the car, kind of like the Autel, and it's just way cooler because the Volvo software is clean. I love it. You can see it talking away. Software time. So we basically fixed the entire car. Well, Anthony and the crew here at Volvo that knows everything about the C30 it really helps that they knew everything about it, because yesterday, of course, we did the entire front end of this car, and I was pretty worried that it still had a bad CV. The Car Ninja was sure it still had a bad CV, and I thought it was a wheel bearing, but apparently when the motor mounts are bad, the engine can shift sideways, and it's like grinding on the side of the engine bay when you're turning really hard. So that's what's going on with it. It needs motor mounts, and the motor mounts are not that bad, and that's such a relief compared to CVs again.
Yeah.
Like, I did not want to take the whole front end apart, but now it's got cruise, it's got a working remote so you can lock the car, and it's got a spare key, which is cool, even though you can't really use it as a remote.
Start the car.
It'll start the car. Valet key.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. I just have to fix that shift blind, and we're done with the car.
Be in good shape.
Man, I'm excited. So thank you so much, Anthony.
You're welcome, sir.
Huge shout out to Eddie's Volvo here in Wichita for, first, the knowledge. The knowledge is key, and for knocking all this out in just minutes. So let's get over to the Car Ninjas. I hear the Snap-on guys there. Cruise control for the first time in this car, and my foot is off the gas. That is such a huge improvement. I can finally just relax and let the car do its thing down the highway. Or I can enjoy the high performance sound. Johnny called me, told me the Snap-on man was over here, and he got me. Anyway, it needed to happen. There's no excuse for not having the world's best torque wrench. So I now have the Snap-on Tech angle. So when we're putting in head bolts and stuff like that, I mean, this has a built-in angle finder, and it tells you exactly where the head is at. So most stuff is torque to angle these days, and that makes it really easy. Even if you can like reset in the middle of it, and it keeps track of the angle the head's at. It's the best torque wrench. So I feel really confident in my bolt tightening abilities now. Well, that was awesome. I'm glad I got to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes, seeing the Volvo software stuff you don't typically get to see, and just basically installing some software updates wirelessly to the car. There's software for the key, software for the cruise. They can't even reprogram the old key because you have to have the code that comes with the key in order to do it in the Volvo software. That's pretty crazy stuff. But now I've got one key that works as a key, but not a remote, and one that just completely works. So I'm really happy about that. I can use the car normally now. Cruise control, that was great, driving home and just being able to relax. And the wealth of knowledge those guys have about Volvos. I was super happy when I left there. I've got to, huge sigh of relief, because all that work I did on the front end was not for naught. Now we just need motor mounts. So I'm gonna order some motor mounts, and we'll make another video where we just keep grinding on this until it's right. So motor mounts are up next, and again, huge thank you to Eddie's Volvo here in town. They even told me that every part you buy from them, they lifetime warranty, and the install and everything. So that is awesome. I guess if that key breaks, it's warranted, which is really cool. And first, I've never left a dealership being happier, because those guys, like a 30-second inspection, and they knew everything about the car. Anthony was on his game. He was like, this is what you need. This is, it doesn't take long to fix these motor mounts, and the CVs that you did are fine. So one of those bad motor mounts is actually sitting here under the battery box. You have to take out the battery, take out all these bolts. There's a couple holding the box in. We're gonna do that here very quickly. It's tough to see, but right down there under the vacuum boost pump is where the actual failed mount is. And then this one, they said it's sitting all the way down and completely blown out. You can see it right past the timing cover there. And let's see if we can. Well, I can't exactly just shake the engine like I was thinking I might be able to show you. But yeah, it definitely needs the motor mounts. And you can see they're wet because they're fluid filled, and they have leaked everywhere. You can see some of the fluid right in there on that one as well, all the way around the edge. It's that whole round thing right there. It is blown out and causing all kinds of problems. So motor mounts, we should be good to go. Very excited to get this thing wrapped up, especially with all that new front suspension in there, and then go drive it. So yeah, not as bad as we thought. So really happy about that. Huge thank you to those guys again. So that is it for the Volvo today. We will get back on this shortly, of course, because it's one of those projects I just keep working on, and maybe after that we'll sell it. Maybe we'll put it up on Auto Tempest. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjairgo.com, where you get cool shirts not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you next time. This is from a time when Volvo was making those pointless remotes, but lock, unlock, turn on the lights, there's the walk-up lights, and the panic button works too. I tried it at Johnny's, but I'm not gonna do it again. It's kind of annoying. I did still want to pull off the little Volvo letters and go to the big ones that run all the way across because that's how the new cars look. But I might just leave it alone. It looks pretty good.